And we're back in Bohemia with Henry. Is he Sir Henry or is he because I mean he's basically a lord now, right? His father seems to be acknowledging him. His father might be dead. But yeah, so quick catch up. Townburg is under siege. We spent most of yesterday. What were we doing yesterday? Last session, we were going all over the place getting supplies like ale, food. What else was it? What else was it? Food, ale. Oh yeah, we had to build the trebuchet, so we had to like break a builder out of the monastery. We had to like forge a commission using the signature and everything. It was all on. And then we got the trebuchet. It did one shot and missed, but they just need to get the range in, which is perfectly normal. And then yeah, some backup came, so that's what we're on now. We're ready to go to the. We're gonna go fight in a battle. Let's just have a look at Henry. Look at Henry. Look at him. I gotta take a picture. Why is my speech? Oh, because I'm I'm hungry and I'm sleepy. Okay, hungry and sleepy. Oh, and speech. Do I have time to sleep? I gotta have time. Let's get some energy. Let's wait till tomorrow, yeah? Okay. Well, everyone seems to have let. Oh no, they haven't. Okay, so let's get some food. A bit more food. Okay, now let's go to the battle. Is this my horse? Yep. Okay. Let's not get stuck in a bloody bush.
Yeah. Yeah.
How am I going to do this? Okay. Well, let's go catch up with the army. I guess we're not with the main army, are we? We're like we're gonna do a pincer? I can't remember. But he wanted him there because he's a Skalax man. And the Lord, Sir Regic, has been captured. Oh! I just crushed half the soldiers.
Just a little longer. Easy. Easy. Easy.
God, there's a lot of them. Is this all we have?
Not yet.
There is a lot of them. Can we... Oh, wait, they're stopping.
They were expecting us. First troops to the bridge. Break through. Vanguard to the left. And the rest, come with me. We'll flank the bastards.
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Oh, this helmet's annoying. Is that all of them? Okay, we defended the ford. Okay, we gotta go to the bridge, maybe? Is that where's next?
To the bridge. We have to help them.
Help Sir Hamish. Why have I got my bloody light out? That's probably why I wasn't doing so well. Nice. Henry's so overpowered at the moment. Nice, that was a bit too easy. Hmm.
Here's their leader.
Oh, it's him. Eric.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
Oh, is he the son? It's Eric.
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Oh, God. The trebuchet. To the trebuchet men. Oh, God, I could have probably finished this last night. I should get my horse, shouldn't I? Is it A? Oh yeah. Istvan didn't wait for the outcome of the skirmish, but took advantage of our departure and attacked the few men left guarding our trebuchet. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh God. Bloody horse. Why? God, is this on purpose? Oh, now I've got to bloody run to catch up. Bloody horse. They could at least tell me the horse isn't available. Okay, we can catch up. It's going to be okay. We can do this. Bloody horse. And this time I won't have my torch out when it's bright outside. Passing on the left. It's like a peloton, and there's the breakout group. And Henry's catching up with the breakout. Henry's not got any stupils. He just murders them in the back. Ain't got time. Whack him on the head.
Follow me. We'll go to the village and start off this bastard.
Okay, they're splitting off. That's the trebuchet there, isn't it? Which way are they going?
We almost have them! Finish them off!
Where is...
Now we've got them.
Oh, I want some of his gear. Chainmail. Oh, wait, I've still got too much. Okay, that'll do. Just spike him in the back. It's 1,000 groschen. I definitely can buy some proper gear now. Right at the end of the game. Good one, people. We've taken back the trebuchet. Now we can start blasting Talmberg. It looks alright.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Oh no.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution.
Oh
What about
yeah.
exchanging
We've got
hostages?
Eric.
He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
What's that there? How did this get here?
Okay. Let's have another. Oh, I wonder, do I have time? There's probably no point changing my gear at this point.
Start talking, or make your... Greetings. What business have you?
I won't betray my lord.
Henry. Just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really up on religious ranks, sir. What does a vicar do, exactly?
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make sense of their twisted hierarchy. A vicar is short for vicarious, meaning in place of. He has full power to act on his superior's behalf.
Interesting.
In this case, sadly, the superior in question is that nincompoop, Archbishop Zbigniew Hare of Hassenburg.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here to size up my estate, which would be even worse.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to Prague.
And how can I, Encourage him to do that? I can't just kick him out, can I?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
I understand. And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
Very well, I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels, so take care.
I'll be careful. Don't worry, Sir Hanush.
Good luck, then.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it?
Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you'd better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me.
An
The
orphan?
Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's ally.
Why though?
You.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid?
I am pretty
He
stupid.
works for Sigismund.
They call me Simple Henry.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
I won't waste any more time.
I don't need to save myself.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranjik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage.
Yes.
Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanush.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring
I
the
wonder if there's
hostage
going to be a
below the
chance for me
battlements.
to buy some armor.
Sir Istvan! What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
Nope, we killed them all.
But we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
The question is he
It seems
his
we
son
are in
or
similar
his lover?
situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Ouch.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Not Stephanie.
I'm sorry.
Where's Radzi? Oh, here he
Greetings,
is.
friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
Did someone knock him on the head or
They're
something?
unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
Interesting.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Boy.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Who's
Jobst, you
this?
say?
Another guy.
All right.
What is he doing here?
Look at that archer.
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus
Oh.
and Sigismund.
Oh, he's cousins
He's
of
the
both,
Margrave
though.
of Moravia.
So he could be
Only a
either
year ago,
side.
he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords.
Oh,
He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop.
well, that's not looking good.
Now, he's changed sides.
Now it's looking better.
Appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Oh, he could be some help
Whichever way
then.
the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack.
Nice.
Come to me when everything is ready.
Are we going to try the trebuchet again? Maybe he's got the range finally. Family values. An oath is an oath. Okay, so I'm going to take some time to consider I've got 8,000 coin. I'm going to go buy some armor. Okay, so so I want to go to the monastery or Ratte. I'll check with the monastery because it's closer. I think the actual monastery one has some stuff compared to the blacksmith. Or maybe it's the other way around, I can't remember. But we'll see. Samuel Pesh? I didn't really go there. Okay, and the blacksmith is just here, I think. Maybe he'll give me a discount. Because he's the one that was stealing all the copper.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Let's repair everything first. In case I need to sell
I'd
it.
like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Aye.
Are we agreed?
Whoa, 1,000?
Well...
Actually, maybe I won't.
Good luck to you.
Okay, armor. Nope, that's not him. Does
Good
the
help
boy
to you,
have
sir.
armor? Oh, maybe it is the blacksmith then. Who's this? The shack. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, because this guy's an armorer, not a blacksmith. Yeah.
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
Here. Oh, he's a master.
God save you.
God save you.
See you later.
Okay. Let's go highest price. Or maybe A to Z. Because I've heard that this Nuremberg stuff is good. What have I got? Head chainmail. Why is that better? I guess maybe there's better versions of it. Is that, what have I got? Short common. Okay. Let's buy a short noble. Okay, I've already got them. That's more visibility. Don't need that though. Helmet. What helmet do I have? Italian bassinet. Okay. The only thing I'm missing is chest. So maybe I'll go to Rate. That works. Milanese, Curacao. Nuremberg.
Let's talk about the price. Agree?
You won't convince.
Gee, he really doesn't want to give an offer.
See now?
Save 2,000 groschen by haggling. Nice. Oh crap. Did I... It looks silly with that one. Oh, that... Does that fit under? Nope. Did I buy anything else? Okay.
See you later.
1.2.
Let's talk about the price.
Well,
What do you say?
that's a poor.
Need to make some money first.
I'd like to discuss the price. Are we agreed?
You're a. Aye, that.
Okay, now repair everything.
Good luck then.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well,
Are we agreed?
you won't. That's not.
Where?
Okay. Then just sell this stuff.
See you later.
Sell. Anything?
Let's have a word about the price.
Why is it going down to 2,000? Oh, because I'm selling. Oh.
What do you...
Less. Aye, for that.
Okay. And then I just need a cobbler. A cobbler or some baths. What's that shop? Pretzels. Is that meat? Oh, there's some baths. I'd like to see, is that swords? Swordsmith Sphinx. Okay.
Any chance of some work?
Oh, I didn't mean that.
And where did the...
Okay, assassin. Okay, put the price at the max. Razor. Fear not. They're not as good. 62. That's slightly less. Thumper. That's really bad. Okay, that... So maybe there's a cobbler across the road. Blacksmith.
Fry your fish heads best, fishy thighs and fishy breasts.
Did someone just say fishy breasts? What the hell? Where would I be if I was a cobbler? These are the baths. Let me just check this one last place. That's meat, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's go have a haircut and a bath.
God be with you.
I want
I'd
the
like
full
to,
service.
Order something here.
Order. Okay. Get a shave. Ooh. Does it not? You have to Google it. Nah, I think he's probably better off with some stubble.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to make you...
Uh-huh.
They could do with a haircut. Maybe not. They look stupid. Never mind.
Good luck then.
Oh,
I'm interested.
And what is it you'd like?
I do want heal my wounds, bath, and laundry.
A bit of that.
That can be.
Fine.
I'm sure. Take care.
Okay. Is this going to be a night battle now? Hopefully the game will fast forward it. How's Henry looking? Oh, so shiny. Let's make sure I've got everything. Revenant, your health will generate gradually. That's kind of useful. Increase your speaks. Oh, I should have done that. Main stats. Wanderer, you grew up in... Okay, defense. Golem, your armor takes 30%. Oh, yeah. More frightening. Alchemy, Water of Life, Witcher, Trial and Error, Venom's Braid. Okay, Trial and Error. Drinking. Let's make him a beer drinker. Flower power, if you've got enough fragrant flurbs in your... Okay, Horsnip. Might as well. It feels like it's the end of the game. Rider of the Storm. If your horse is wounded, it will run faster. Let's not bother with that. Let's not bother with that. Okay. Time to go lay siege. Or break the siege, I guess. Okay, who am I looking for? Yeah. Is it Sir Hamish? Or Devesh? Yep. Devish? Devish?
I'm glad you came.
I'm at your service.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly
nice.
Thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the...
Oh. I have no idea how, but I'll press the button.
To smash my castle?
Oh.
I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Sorry,
sir.
Good
good point.
I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days.
Several days?
Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Good luck.
Well, let's go then.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Oh.
Goodbye.
Fire the trebuchet. Where's the lever then? Is it one of these? Or is it at the front? Is this really all they can fire? These tiny little rocks? Seems to have got stuck. Is he going to hit this time? That's the question. It's a not quite full moon. It's a lovely time to start a siege. Siege bombardment. Is this the lever? Is this the lever?
God save you.
See you later.
Oh, they haven't put the thing in yet. Oh, is that, there's a stone in there now? Ooh. Oh, it's shame it's dark. Okay, let's fire. Ooh. Is it gonna hit? It sounds like it hit.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
See you later.
Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. Talk to Captain Robarb. Captain Robarb?
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarded? Goodbye.
Oh, the stack of guards is back. It's just one of them now. Just flying. Let's see it go again. Fire! Oh no, you got to put the ball in. Let's look at it from this angle. Okay, here we go. Clear. They're not going to fire? Fire! Whoa. Boom. Nice. Okay, let's go to bed. Why have I got my bow out? Okay, is this 2 days or... So Robot is expecting me. Let's go.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
Am I ready? Yes.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
The attack will be split into different stages, taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle. Okay, let's listen to
How
everything.
are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter.
It has been a bit of a change, hasn't it?
We will kick those whoresons' arses.
Arr.
A village lad and an old soldier? This van must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
The plan's only as good
Keep your
until
eyes
it starts.
open and take advantage of every chance.
Something
Help
like
your
that.
comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have
Oh,
to take the castle.
that's what
gradually,
early game
one
Henry
position
did.
after another.
I'll remember that.
That's what I did in
Good luck to
the...
you, stripling.
Which one was
Good
it?
luck to you, old soldier.
One of the fights, and then I died. Here we go. Oh, look at that's so cool. Henry's in the wrong armor though. That's so cool. Oh, is it going to break it? Lovely. Oh, that was perfect. Objective failed? I talked to him. Quest complete, siege. Here we go, attack. Storm the walls. You okay, man? Well, this helmet's kind of annoying.
Shields, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladders!
Go on, Henry. You're a maniac. Before they push them down. Because that would be the clever thing, but they don't seem to be doing it. Okay. Oh, get your sword out. Come on, where is everyone else? There we go.
Clear those battle mats!
Is that them? Is that them gone? What am I supposed to be doing? Attack. An oath is an oath. The men are prepared, the trebuchet built, and Istan refuses to surrender. Talmberg must be conquered by force. Get rid of the vicar. What? We'll ignore that. Should I go that way?
Smash them! Clear those battle mats!
Poke him in the eyes. Excuse me? Where are you? I'm stuck. Okay, this is the next set of people to die.
From the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Just stab them. Ooh, Henry does have a head injury now. Okay, we continue. The gate's already open. Are we going to come out from the back? Knocked him out on the head. We're just slaughtering them. Why have you got no weapon? Okay, where's everyone else? Attack. Where am I going then? Whoa. Where is everyone? Oh, is it just this guy? Oh, this siege has been insane. Looks like, oh, I guess we haven't seen Stephanie or Radzik.
Sir, we should give the order.
What order?
See if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over!
Oh, they're going to push him out the window.
You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. If your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
How do we get out of
I'm glad
this?
to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir,
Get an arrow to the
all
face.
noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
He's not going to do it.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Don't mess this up, Henry. Just
Very
let him
well
go.
then, but I want a small
And
safeguard.
then send in the
I'll
assassins.
give you her ladyship.
Oh no, he's going to drop her out.
Radzig comes with me.
Oh,
I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question. Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe
he's so dead, isn't he?
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're
I think he will be.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him.
This is definitely not going to end well for someone.
And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing.
Good point.
Never fear. Your father will be all right.
No, he won't.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horse.
Henry fits right in with them now.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
She was the one that let them in. It's all her fault.
You're not to blame.
Should have just let her die. And she cheated on you
He said he
with
was my
Henry.
friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Not really.
More than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh, the sword.
Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble.
Oh,
you
he's going to kill the. He's going to kill Radic with the sword.
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it.
Unless he's going to be in the second game.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Oh, this is really not going to end well. I can feel it in my bones. There's not been enough bad news lately. Ride with Sir Hans to meet your father.
Yeah. What will you do now?
Not long ago.
What? Say what you're going to say, Hans.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Yeah, true.
Something like that.
We hated each other.
I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us.
Bloody hell,
They're
Henry.
a veteran.
Oh, come on, stop cutting them off.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No,
He's a noble, right?
I don't think he is a noble.
So am I.
Good
So
point.
Ratzig will be there. What should I say to him?
Don't worry.
Welcome back,
It'll
Father.
come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, man. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Okay, cutscene time. Oh, I wonder if I have to duel him or...
There's no sign of them. Move on.
That's really rumbling horse hooves.
There!
Oh, he's so dead. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just... maybe I'm just too used to the beginning of the game.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well,
unless
we
an arrow
kept our
comes.
word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say.
Yeah, a lot
each
to
other.
say. Like, why did
Let's
you...
go!
Why did you cheat on my father?
Right, Father.
I am.
Well, no, I guess he
They
didn't
treated me
cheat.
quite
His mother did.
decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
Us father and son horse ride. I guess they can't with the armor.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot.
Oh, that's Skalitz,
It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
where it all
Catch that
began.
bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him?
Is this
Even if
seriously how it
meant Lady
ends?
Stephanie and I died too.
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Yeah.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened.
Oh, so did the
I
blacksmith.
couldn't marry a commoner.
like take him in.
And your
then.
father, I mean Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Hmm.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly.
Jeez.
He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
It did look like he kept an eye on him.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
Of course he did.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he didn't want Henry.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
Yep.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg.
This is such a like fantasy, like story type
You know the rest.
thing.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him.
Oh yeah, the sword.
Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword.
It's your. Oh.
It's yours.
Was it always his sword? Of course.
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was
We
almost
better
within
get
my
it in the
grasp,
second
but
game.
Just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son.
Is this really
But
how
don't
they've
forget
ended
there
it
are other
for
things
what,
in this world that are worth
7 years?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things.
Indeed.
On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
What does that mean?
How's that?
2 up.
Oh.
One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
See? This is just an Assassin's Creed game. It was there all the time. Oh
It's
god,
like
they
I
are.
always imagined it would be.
Could a
Teaching
horse
my
do
boy
this?
to ride.
2 guys in
Although it would
armor.
be better if you were a little smaller.
Seems a bit heavy.
My word, it's all go today, isn't it?
Oh, that's
I wonder who this is.
Oh, what was his name?
I think I know.
Yeah.
It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Is it just gonna end now? Yeah. God.
Město mě vřele vítá ve svém nitru. Nemusím nic skrývat. Zde nejsem ničím štván. Navždy nejsem cizincem. Byla bys přenětá.
So that was a really good game. Outside of the some of the beginning stuff when you all the systems are new is a bit annoying. But as soon as it starts getting the food never was a problem in the end, and the sleep. But at the beginning it was really annoying. And the same with the fighting. I guess it's just because Henry is useless. But by the end of the game, he's like killing people left, right. And I guess in the second one, they're gonna have to do like a reset somehow, like a Metroid. Henry's gonna lose his power armor. We have to start from the beginning. Relearn how to fight with a sword. I don't know how they're gonna explain that. That is really weird. If this came out in 2018, I guess they are a small studio, and they probably spent a lot of time, because if I remember right, it launched with a lot of bugs because they kind of like run out of money kind of thing. But it was pretty bug free, I think. It was like 2 times where I fell through the world. That's about it, really. Oh, and then at the end where there was like 10 archers hovering in one place. Is this like heavy metal, like screaming metal? But yeah, what's it? What's the country? Bohemia. I guess Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. Flutes, oboes, clarinet, bassoons. Violins. Yeah. How long till the second one is out? I could probably... Oh damn, Eternal Strands is not next week, it's the week after. I could have spent more time on the side quests. And then Kingdom Come is the 4th of February. So it's like, 2 weeks away. Could have taken my time. No real animals were harmed during the development of this game. There's the DLC. I think there's one where you play as Teresa as she's trying to escape. Oh, there's an after credit scene. Oh, he's got fancy clothes now.
You're doing well, son.
Oh. What the hell?
Father.
The subtitles are completely wrong.
Come now. You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows.
Oh, it's his mother.
Make her proud.
These subtitles are insane.
Oh, don't go.
Why? Oh, he's got a
No.
fever.
What on earth
Oh, no.
were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Oh, cool.
Right. I'll go straight away.
Are we going to find out more story? Or is it just going to end?
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, he's got his multicoloured pantaloons on?
Do I look like a lord to you?
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
What the hell are these subtitles? You're in a private area. Okay, maybe there is more. Oh, epilogue. I was just getting... Oh, jeez. I'm just going to take a break for 5 minutes, get a drink, and then see how this all ends. Okay, time to find out what the epilogue is. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Go to the upper castle during the day to meet Margrave Jobst. Okay. What does Henry look like? Oh. Oh, the upper castle.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit.
Okay.
Your Grace?
So what is the reason?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Oh, he's going to call himself king, isn't he?
King?
Myself?
My cousin.
Oh.
Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
Oh. So we're going to rescue him?
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Yep.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help
Bloody
him
politics.
become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial
Makes
court.
sense.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so
Which
would
Pope?
I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just
This doesn't make
like
sense.
a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard
Why would he
correctly.
attack Skalix?
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all.
Well, be
There's been
simpler.
a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have
Jeez.
to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not?
Oh,
I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
is this setting up the sequel?
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Oh, nice.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator. And
he's a
he'll
good
also be
detective.
bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
So it really has been 7 years since they did this. Maybe 6 years.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue? The question is how. We need to learn where they stand on liberating the king and ousting Sigismund. If they'll make trouble or join our side, but...
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly.
How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peaceably? And then ask the opinion of the
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes.
Yep.
I can't wait.
We're just going to have to wait 6 years to be able to play it.
But watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard.
Nice.
You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
In return,
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land.
A whole new
It's
area
3 days
for a
ride
game?
from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Yeah, how long do I have to wait to play?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him, but he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Job spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
Now that was a lot of lore dump.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Okay, I kind of get what number 2 is about now, at least.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
Pick up the letter from Margrave Jobst.
If I didn't know anything about the arts, I thought it was right. Absolutely.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Congratulations! You've completed the main story. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities, or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. Okay. Maybe I'll do that on Tuesday, just before the second one.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
Look at his armor. I mean, I'm pretty close. But I think that's it for now. Yeah, I'll probably... Maybe the day before. Yeah, maybe the day before I'll just ride off the edge of the map with him. Otherwise, I'll just leave it just in case I want to do any side quests. I'll have a look, see if there's any interesting ones. But otherwise, I think next week I will probably take it easy. I don't really have any idea what to play. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do just some like Dark Souls challenges or something. Okay, I've never done a level 1. But we'll see. Yeah, and then what's it called? Eternal Strands is not next Tuesday, the Tuesday after. And then after that, it's like game after game. So it's Eternal Strands, then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, then Avowed, and then possibly Monster Hunter. But Monster Hunter might be more of a every now and again sort of game. And then Assassin's Creed on the 20th of March. Yeah, and then the only other one is Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii and Atomfall, which probably just play when there's nothing else on. And then we need to find out, oh, there's the, what's it called? The Microsoft Xbox Developer Direct thing soon. Oh yeah, Expedition 33. When's that supposed to be out? Oh, it doesn't have a release date, but I imagine after the Developer Direct it will. Which looks interesting. Depends how good the turn-based is. I think a lot of people are getting a bit too overhyped about it when we haven't really seen how it plays. It could be like every other bad turn-based game where it's just annoying in the beginning of the game and then it becomes too easy by the end of the game. And you're just pressing the same attack and killing them in one shot.